Greetings. Welcome to another video. And just going to do a quick analysis of some NZD crosses. Taking a look at the economic calendar, there is a high impact news event incoming. For my time, this would be 8 p.m., 9 p.m., so this would be night. And of course, NZD is one of the pairs that's known to move during the Asian session, or for me, what would be overnight. So I'm going to take a look at the NZD crosses and consider entries for New York that I may be able to hold for a day or two with a clearly defined target. So right here we have the New Zealand price index. And I'm seeing these previous highs I had outlined. Let me see if I can make this more clear. So it looks possible that price may be reaching for these highs. But just like with CAD, we see here on the lower time frame a gap. They just broke a high, and there's a gap. So not going to take any trades just because of this gap, but there definitely is a possibility for some kind of reversal. And again, I don't want to like get too much into like framing trade ideas on the index, because this isn't what I'm actually trading. This is just something I'm using to help with a bias. But just based on this, we can see this clear uptrend, clear bullish momentum, clear uptrend. Now we have this structure and we have this high broken. So definitely a probability that there's a lot of people buying NZD right now. And there's a possibility this news event can be used to drop somewhere down here. So I'm going to take a look at the crosses and see if there's any kind of day trade opportunities, any kind of structure I like that may consider sells for NZD just for short term. Definitely the higher time frame buys, I would expect to see this pair or this currency continue to reach for this high. But for this week, I see they just gapped right up, broke a high. So there's definitely a good probability to see some pullback, which could be worth a trade. So let's take a look at the crosses. Okay, so NZD USD. I'm gonna go to the 4-hour. See something very similar. This, as you can see, is that gap. It's an imbalance candle here. However people call this, liquidity void, fair value gap, or just imbalance. Very aggressive, bullish activity into the high, break the high. So again, looking at this structure. So for me, not anything I would like to trade, but just keeping in line with this idea of NZD news possibly weakening this currency, I do see a possibility for them to drop here. And moving on. So this is GBP NZD. And We do see resistance, respect, and reject. So this does look like a possible seller trap. And okay. So we are in London right now. So this could be like an intraday profile for a London setup. If I get some kind of pullback to this area, I may consider a buy, or I'll just continue to watch and see what develops for New York. Um, but this zone again is like my Fibonacci thing, where all I do is just look for that one zone. So I probably expanded it. I probably took this here and just created one zone just to give me like an idea of how I'd like to see a buy setup develop. It would look something like this. I'd like to see some kind of pullback here, and then I take that buy and probably would want to target this previous high. So that could be a really good trade. 15 pips stops down here, 200 pips up to the high. So we'll see if anything develops with that. Euro NZD. I'll take a look at the structure that I have annotated here. Yes, so we have a clear downtrend. And I guess what I've noticed is this an explosive bearish momentum. And let me take a look at, it looks like I've drawn in an order block. So let's take a look at what am I seeing? Okay, so we do have this imbalance here. They may be reaching to fill that. So this is what I'm seeing is this is a break of market structure. And now they're pulling back to retest that. So again, we're in London right now, so I will be considering an entry. Let's see. Yeah, so I just want to wait and see with this, but I am considering an entry here. Same setup as GBP NZD. Or a similar setup. So NZD JPY. How many pips is that? Yeah, like for me, I'll definitely, I see this is an uptrend. I'm not sure that it's reversed, so take a look at the daily. Old annotations. Okay. So I do see something, but I'm not sure this is something I want to trade. But we do have, let's take a look at the 15-minute. So right here, I do see an M. And this is a possible pullback. So yeah, I don't know. I'll take a look at this. Again, also for New York. What day was this? Yeah, so this is something I'm gonna wait and see for New York. Is this type of OTE? And again, like with this OTE thing, I just like to put it on my chart and then wait for one of these pairs to show me something with this OTE type of setups that I'm drawing up. So yeah, I'm gonna wait for New York and see what happens, see what develops with this possible sells on this NZD CAD. Similar type of structure here. And this was a 15-minute. So again, that's what I'm looking at. And I'm just gonna wait and see. I'm gonna wait and see for New York. And I think regardless of what happens, if I take a trade or not, I'm gonna come back with a follow-up video just to see how these ideas played out. So that's gonna be it for this video right here. Thanks for watching. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe. Stay tuned for more videos. Peace.